So, I'm gonna try to start a vlogging series like this on YouTube, so I think it would be fun. And I could have a sister account to, what's her name? Twin Friends YouTube. So I think it'd be good to do it when I'm driving like this, because I already talk to myself a lot when I'm driving, so I can make it into a video. And it also probably keep me accountable to not speed, because I'm really bad about doing that. And so if I'm recording a video where other people are going to see how fast I'm driving, that'll probably help me. So anyways, gonna roll up my windows because it's hot here in Tennessee, and I was trying to let all the hot air out. But yeah, today I'm on a mission, I guess. I'm gonna go to Walmart and try to get any discounted Easter eggs, because I'm going to do an Easter egg hunt for my class. So we're having our Easter egg party tomorrow, our Easter party tomorrow. And I'm going to cut up little parts of our worksheet. I think I'll do like a mix and match. So our first class is language arts. So I was thinking, last class we did adjectives and adverbs, and then I have another lesson I want to do that's over, I forget what passage it is, maybe Wizard of Oz or something, but it's combining adjectives and adverbs with main idea, key details, conclusion, and things like that. So I think today, if I do a lesson on, or tomorrow, if I do a lesson on main idea, conclusion, and then the next week we'll combine the two and do a long passage, because it's a lot of reading and writing, and I think it's more of an advanced lesson. So I think if I introduce main idea and details first, that would be better. So I think doing some mix and match, like here's a sentence, here's a paragraph, find the main idea, or order the main idea and details, things like that, and I'll put one of each in the Easter eggs, along with a piece of candy, right? Because no one wants to open an Easter egg and it just be homework, right? So I'll do that, and then I have ESL later in the evening. So for that, I already have a worksheet that I'm going to print out. I'm going to mix and match the vocabulary words, and also I think there was days of the week or something like that. So that'll be easy because it's already in pictures, so I can just cut it out and put it into the eggs. So yeah, I also have a math class tomorrow, but I only have like one or two girls that come to that, and they're already a part of my English class anyway, so we'll just do the Easter egg hunt for English class. As far as the party, we're going to have some chicken nuggets, honey glazed carrots that I make. So I'm excited to make that, because I've yet to actually make my own recipes for these work parties, and I really haven't cooked at home either in my new apartment, so that'll be fun. And I'm going to make mac and cheese, but it's just boxed mac and cheese, nothing special, but yummy. And of course I have candy, all the plates, forks, napkins, all of that stuff. And yeah. Oh, also, I was going to show you, I don't know if you can see it. Probably not, but the river is there. And it's actually, well, it's kind of like a blue-green today. So it's good. Usually when it freshly rains, the river looks better, because usually it looks green because it's nasty. But it looks pretty okay today. So yeah, I'll let you look at the river while I eat my breakfast. I eat 2 Nutri-Grain bars every day for breakfast. That's just what I do. It's easy, cheap, and it's delicious. And as you can see, we have a lot of trees in Clarksville. When it's like proper summer, all of the trees are super green. It's so pretty. So pretty.
At the next light, use the left 2 lanes to turn left.
Turn that off. It doesn't fit the vibes of the vlog, does it? Yeah, right now we have flags half-mast because there was actually a bus that crashed, a school bus. It was the bus for Kenwood Middle School. They were going to a field trip, and so they were passing through Carroll County. That's when they crashed. They're still investigating how it happened, but basically the school bus crashed with a dumpster truck and another vehicle, and there was 2 fatalities of the kids and others that went to the hospital, and the bus driver was life-flighted to the hospital. As far as I know, it was only those 2 kids that died, and the other ones have injuries that they're recovering from. And so right now they're just trying to find out the reason why the bus crashed. Either if it was just the bus driver that was distracted or if there was a medical emergency. Yeah, that's why we have the flags at half mast. A lot of churches have been praying for that incident because it's pretty wild. We don't really have anything happen like that often. Yeah. So yeah, I guess I'll just show you the road because I don't know what else to talk about. This is Riverside Drive, the end of it really. It's just a bunch of food places. And then over here we have like Dollar Tree and Cookout and a bunch of other stores. There's a lot of food areas right here. So it's also close to Austin Peay. Let me flip the video. I'm about to go past the street that goes to Austin Peay. So if you go right at this light, you're at Austin Peay. It's right there. And right there is where the Whataburger used to be, but they tore it down because not enough people went there. Which anyways. Now this is Fort Campbell, the road that we're on. This street is actually kind of confusing because the part of the road that we're on right now is Providence Boulevard. Whereas if you would turn right at the light, that would have been North 2nd Street. It's the same street, it's just called different things. And then right here in about like 5 minutes, not even 5 minutes, it's going to be Fort Campbell Boulevard. So if you go on the street long enough, like another 20 minutes, it's going to be the military base, right? It's the road that leads to the military base. So today I'm also going to go to my Aunt Nicole's house to celebrate Easter because Saturday was when they had their party, but I was at my aunt and uncle's for our own Easter party, so that was fun. I actually ended up at my aunt and uncle's, which was surprising because, you know, my aunt and uncle, they're a little bit older. They don't really like to play all these rough and tumble games anymore. But we had a guest over named Betty, I think. And Betty is David's friend from way back when, like way before he even met my Aunt Lisa. And she suggested we play spoons. And she's like kind of an older lady, like has a hard time getting up from the couch, old lady. But she suggested we play spoons, so I was like, all right, I love spoons. Let's see how this is gonna go. I'm curious. Yeah, so it's me, my Uncle David, my Aunt Lisa, my friend Betty, and then also my cousin Kyle was there along with his friend Isaac. Me and Kyle and Isaac are all about the same age. I'm 22, Kyle's 21, and I think Isaac is 22. So Isaac is right between me and Kyle's ages, so I'm about to be 23. But yeah, it was really fun. They all got onto the concept really well, and we were quite competitive, so it was good. We used plastic spoons also, so we didn't tear up the tape. So that's good. Alright, and now we are on, this is what Fort Campbell Boulevard looks like. It's a bunch of businesses. Also, there's the Rural King that I told you about, where you can buy baby chicks at. It's right there. Right next to the Ashley's Outlet. And we have a 7-Eleven here on the left. I don't know if you saw it. It's one of, actually I think it's the only one we have now. They put in a couple at first, but then they just didn't do well. Oh, well, next time I can show you, but there was a pink elephant on the left. I don't think the camera caught it. Stay tuned for another video to see the pink elephant. It's where my Uncle David's business is at. I guess I'll give it a shout out when I pass by it. And there's another Whataburger down the street. Okay, right here, that's my uncle's business. Tennessee Gun Country. So, shout out. Okay. I used to work at this Dollar General right here. See, it's very close to my uncle's business. So we said if we ever had a robbery, I just called them up and they'd come over here and protect us. So that's good. Luckily we didn't have any, well, we had robberies. We didn't have any violent robberies. Robberies, as I mean, people came in and stole things, not pointing a gun on us and asked to steal from the register. Not that. People just, you know, were slipping things into their pockets. as you do at a Dollar General, because it's a convenience store. So anyways, almost to Walmart, so that's good. Over here we have our only Popeyes in town. Let me see. Well, I have to wait to get over. But the Popeyes is over there. I always forget to go over there, but it's so good. So good. And actually the other day, one of my students brought me lunch. It was a total surprise, and it was such a good surprise. She brought me a Popeyes sandwich with bacon, chicken sandwich. It was so good. And she just knew I needed a little something extra to eat. I was so tired and I was so hungry. That was amazing. So yeah, right here is the Walmart. We're going to turn into it. It's right by the Taco Bell. Yeah. So yeah, at Walmart I'm gonna get Easter eggs. I'm gonna get ones that are a little bit bigger so I can fit the homework problems and the candy in the same egg. And also I need to get some ground ginger, because that's the only ingredient I need left for my honey glazed carrots. So yes. Actually, we went to Grace's earlier because we had some minced ginger left over from our pantry at the dorm, but that ginger was expired back in May 2023. And it was growing mold in it. So I'm going to get some ground ginger this time, the one that's like in a little seasoning cup that I can just keep in my pantry, because I figured that might last a little bit longer. And I don't have to store it in the fridge and worry about it getting mold. So, yep. Just pulling in. I'm trying to do these things where I shop at Walmart now, because I'm so used to just putting in pickup. And I actually miss that sometimes I enjoy grocery shopping. You know, like walking around, looking at different things. However, it is a little bit dangerous because Walmart is my Target, basically. I can, and it's like a Target, right? They have clothes, they have household goods, all this stuff. So it's dangerous. But I do need to get to work today before they close. They close at 4. And I need to, you know, do a couple hours worth of work there, lesson plan, hide my eggs, all that stuff, decorate. So, you're gonna keep me accountable. Only need Easter eggs and ginger. I don't need anything else. I have enough snacks for the party. We're good. Alright. Hold me accountable if I walk out of this Walmart with anything other than Easter eggs and ginger. Okay? Thank you. So I'll probably end this video here because I'm about to go in. So, hope y'all have a great day, and we'll see if these vlogs continue. Alright, bye.